It is spooky. Hello, friends, and welcome back to It is Spooky. I'm your host, Soul Rack the Innocent. Tonight, we continue on our quest into the world of the paranormal. I have a few videos lined up for us to investigate. Let's see if we can apply some logic to them and debunk them, or if they truly are paranormal. So why don't you sit back and relax and enjoy yourselves as we continue on our quest into the world of the paranormal. It is spooky. Tonight's first video comes from Paranormal Vids 25 on Twitter. We start tonight's episode with a very strange video. This person here appears to be investigating an abandoned location, and then he comes across some sort of phantasm. It's very interesting, and the person's reaction sounds very genuine to me. There is a lot of fear in this voice. Here in slow motion, we can see the apparition. It appears to fly up and through the wall. Very fascinating. But I wonder, could this be CGI? I don't know. I think that maybe what we're seeing here is strangely real. I'm gonna chop this one up to being a possibility. But what do you think? Do you think that this video is a legitimate capture of some sort of strange apparition or some sort of trickery? I think that it's a possibility. But what do you think? Our next video comes from Demon King 25 on Reddit. Now this video here caught my attention. It is very, very interesting, and I like it. But is it real? I don't know. The captions say that the camera has captured fairies. Although fairies would be cool, I think what we're looking at here, in slow motion, is more than likely just a bug. I don't personally believe in fairies, but I could be mistaken. But what we're seeing here is probably a bug. It's warped because of the way that it's filmed, but this is more than likely a bug. But what do you think? Our next video comes from Zona de Miedo on Reddit. Some of the captions that I've read for this video are, well, very interesting. People think that what they've captured here is real. Well, as interesting as this video may be, I don't think that this is real at all. Fascinating, yes, but not real. If we see it here in slow motion, we can see that although it is moving in a very creepy fashion, it is clearly CGI, and not good CGI. Here we see a close-up of the supposed creature. Fascinating, but not real. Here we see the video again. It can be very scary, but oftentimes these videos are made for publicity or just genuinely to scare people because, sometimes it's fun to scare people. Not what I want to do, but some people do that. Do you think this video is real though? Our next video comes from UFO in Sky 2539 on Reddit. This video here was supposedly captured somewhere in China. However, I could be mistaken. I am not sure as to the language that's being spoken. Regardless, What's interesting about this video is that it shows multiple takes of the same type of UFO in the sky, from different angles and from different people. Now, is this a flying saucer or some sort of spaceship? I don't know. It is very interesting, and what's very interesting is that it's being captured by multiple people. So what could this possibly be? Some sort of drone? I don't think so. It is too big. Very fascinating. I think that what has been captured here is a legitimate UFO sighting. But what do you think? Is there another explanation for this video? Fascinating, no? Our next video comes from Mutation575 on Twitter. Now, I came across this video while I was scouring Twitter for interesting videos, and well, wouldn't you know it, this one just happened to pop up. This here shows a type of mutation. Some people would call it a deformity. What this actually is just a mutation. People are different, people are born different, and this is an example of how interesting nature can be. I think that instead of fearing our differences, we should embrace our individuality and show the world that being different isn't wrong.
Well friends, we reached the halfway point of this video. Just a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel and leave a like to the video.
Our next video comes from Animal Fun on Twitter. I am not too sure as to where this video comes from. Perhaps one of our followers can identify the languages being spoken. Regardless, moose in Canada, where I live, are a very common and dangerous thing when crossing the road, and these things happen more often than not. The natural world is far more dangerous than anything paranormal.
Oh my god, poor moose. But that is a huge problem here in Canada where I live. Yes it is, I've actually seen that myself.
Our next video comes from Demon King 25 on Reddit. Now this video here is, well, it's filmed as if this is actually real, but if you ask me, I think that everything is a little bit too perfect in this video. It starts off with them hearing a noise, and then the man going to investigate said noise in the closet.
Did you see that?
Then suddenly, a creature appears. If we see it here in slow motion, you can tell that this is not real. It is just a skit. A well done skit, but just a skit no less. I believe that there are more of these videos that are being produced by these people, and they are fun to look at, but if you ask me, in my opinion, they're not real. But what do you think? Do you think that what these people are doing here and what they are showing, that this is real? Do you think that it is possible to capture real supernatural entities and beings in this fashion here? If you ask me, I don't think it's possible, but I will let you decide for yourself. Our next video comes from Upstairs Bicycle 1721 on Reddit. This footage here is security cam footage. What it appears to capture are some sort of apparitions, but could these actually be ghosts? Or is there a more logical explanation for this? Let's try to break this down. The interesting and hard to explain thing about this video is that there appears to be depth to the video. If we see the creatures here, they appear to come from afar beside the truck and then move up into the frame, which is interesting and would be very hard to actually create on a computer, especially for an amateur. So what else could these be? They couldn't be spider webs, because that would mean that the spider webs would be ginormous. Here we have it in slow motion. We can see that they appear from afar and come into frame. Very interesting. They do take a very strange shape, do they not? I have never seen ghosts and apparitions look like this. It is very fascinating, and I find it very hard to explain how this could be accomplished or what it is that we're seeing. What do you think? Do you think that what we're seeing here are actually ghosts, or could there be another explanation? The more I see this video, the more I am convinced that what we're looking at is possibly something paranormal. It would be very hard to fake. It is very fascinating. I'll leave it up to you. I believe that it's a big possibility that what we're seeing here is paranormal, but I'll let you decide for yourself. Do you think that this is some sort of paranormal activity, or is there another explanation? And if so, would you be so kind as to leave this explanation in the commentary section so we can have a discussion about it? Because I have never seen anything like this before, and it is truly intriguing.
Well, friends, you've reached the end of another video. I hope that you were pleasantly entertained. As you can see, some of these videos were real, and some of them, well, unfortunately, they were not. That's just the way that the nature of this business is. You have to be able to analyze these things and think, is it real or is it not? What could it actually be, logically speaking, right? But that's what I'm here for, to help break that down. Anyways, my friends, I hope to see you again for another episode of LA Spooky. I've been your host, Solrak the Innocent. Until next time, bye.